Doctor Who and Torchwood review with my lovely co-host Xray Girl.
Yay! I'm so freaking excited because let's just say that this is my face. What?
So was this in Doctor Who or Torchwood?
Doctor Who, of course.
Okay, I thought that's what you're talking about. We're into a new season of Doctor Who. First, hello everyone. Hi guys, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. I have to say thank you so much to Backhand for the love and for the hugs. I got your donation, Backhand. I felt the love. I felt the hugs. It's a beautiful golden shower boy. Thank you so much. Guys, if we hit bikini, I will do the review in a bikini. And it's one more bikini stream that we will be counting towards when Xray Girl gets here, so we can hopefully do 100 bikini extravaganza.
Yes, we honestly we just want to get to 100 while I'm there because I would feel very sad if we did. I mean, 99 works too. It's just not as exciting of a round number.
As exciting. No. It's not the same. It's like yay 99, but 100 would be so cool.
Yes. And we're going to share something. So in 2 weeks, I'm actually visiting this lovely lady over here. I'm so excited to go on the road trip. And we have these stretch goals that we want to reach so that we can bring a ton of more content to you. Like we would have probably done some of them, but definitely not all of them. Yes. So this really does help bring you more stuff because we plan on going live a lot.
Yes, we're going to be going live a lot. We're going to be streaming a lot. There's going to be a lot of special content, stuff that neither of us usually do. So this is going to be awesome. I'm so excited.
So we got like the stretch goals for the YouTube friendly stuff, but we decided not to do stretch goals for the unfriendly YouTube stuff.
No, we're just going to do it for you guys because we're so nice.
Yeah.
Because we're so sweet.
So sweet. So what you guys can do, because we just chatted earlier, if you want to, instead of super chat, you send it through PayPal. It will be like a double donation. You have to say road trip on it. It will go towards, of course, the road trip and towards today's bikini.
Yes. So if that's something that you guys want to do, I need the link, would be helpful. I can post it in the chat and then Backhand can maybe help me out and take it from there. Thank you, Backhand.
Backhand's awesome.
Backhand is awesome. Okay.
I love it.
But I was like, the link would be good. I should have brought up the link. I'm absolutely killing it.
I have the link somewhere. I can also put it in the chat. I don't know if I'm a mod though.
I should make you a mod. I don't know why I haven't already. Let's see.
Wait, am I a mod? Test. No, I'm a mod.
Nick to the rescue. PayPal link to put in the chat.
I'm just finding it right now. I'm almost there. I'm almost there.
Girl already might have it too.
Say road trip.
Aha.
You donate. Okay. And then you can, what do you call it? Pin it at the top.
Yes. There we go. Perfect. Thank you so much, Xray Girl. And thank you, Nick. Nick hears things and he's like, okay, I'm needed.
Yeah. So just an idea. We have a live stream, 2 live streams at food places because I've never been there. TGIFs and Applebee's. A day in Brooklyn for pizza, bakeries, hot dogs. I've never had a native hot dog from New York.
We're taking her to Nathan's, like the original hot dog in Coney Island. It's gonna be awesome. And they also have crinkle French fries. I don't know how I feel about those, but they're my favorite.
I want to have at least one. And Long Island iced tea. I've never had that. Or a Manhattan. I just thought of it right now.
Oh yeah, you can get a Long Island iced tea and a Manhattan. You know what? I don't know what the hell a Manhattan is either, to be honest with you. No clue.
And then we have a pool stream for the Hundy. The 100th and Canada versus America snack stream.
Yeah. Oh, I'm excited about that one. X-Ray Girl's going to get all kinds of stuff from Canada and bring it down. And then when she gets here, we're going to go shopping for a bunch of stuff that she's never even had before. You guys, she's never had
Yes.
Pop-Tarts.
Yes. I don't understand how I lived. How did I live?
That's where I live. It's so funny because Nick and I were just in the store the other day and we walked past the Pop-Tarts and no, we were in an Asian store because we go to those a lot. It makes me feel like I'm home again. Tricky, it sure does, my friend. Also, hi, David, hi everyone. Anyway, yes. So I went to an Asian store and we're looking at all of the different like Asian versions of Oreos because they have a bunch. They have like, oh yeah, we got a bunch. I am so excited about them. But we're also, he was like, oh, I wish that there were Asian versions of Pop-Tarts. And he's like, but then I realized that those are illegal in every other country except for here.
Is there a dog flavor? Please let me know. I need to know. Oh, and Twin Bikini Beach Day. We're not sure if the weather's going to be good, but hoping it is. That's, if not, we'll bring you something else. Okay. We'll bring you something else.
We'll come up with something. We've got plans. We've got backup.
Tons of plans. And I'm just excited to hang out with you.
Me too. It's going to be so fun. It's going to be so fun. The content house just wasn't enough. And did you notice that the content house that it just kept being you and I going off somewhere? We're like
it's not our fault, okay?
And because every time we looked at each other, we're like, that's a great idea. We're like sitting at the table and you and I look at each other and we're like, we should
I'm hungry.
Popeyes. Yeah.
We'll go out. Well, and like, cause I wanted to have like a good break, but away from everything. And I think you're the same as me, where it's like, okay, I need separation.
Yes.
And Mark is so happy just laying in bed and playing games and hanging out. He's good with that, but I like to have my own space.
So we took off to Friendlies and to Popeyes, and I feel like there was somewhere else too, where me and Xray just kept sneaking off. We're like, time to go. So now it's going to be a whole trip of that.
I'm so excited. So I don't think I'll get sick of you.
I doubt it. Nick, you are the best. Look at this.
Oh, he created a bot thingy.
Hey,
nice. Just make sure you say road trip. Okay. Yes. If you want it for the road trip, otherwise it's fine. You can just donate to Xia.
Yes. Oh, but it's all going to go towards the road trip. So we'll put everything in there. We do have a super chat though. I want to say thank you so much to Andrew for the two British pounds. He said there was a veiny flashlight in this episode.
Oh, no, there wasn't. So the new sonic screwdriver that Judy Gatwa, the new doctor, has looks like a butt plug.
We talked about that. That's right. We did talk about that, which is horrible, by the way. They were like, here, let's give this man a butt plug for like, that's not what this show is about. No, that was a penis.
What is happening?
I don't.
I think it's like badly raining outside right now.
Oh, is it?
It's like, it's so noisy in here.
Ew.
Oh, actually, it's hailing.
It's hailing right now?
I was wondering what that noise was.
Down here, it's going to be warm because today it's like in the 70s. We have a few rainy days, but so far it's been, I think tomorrow's going to be like 80 or something like that. It's going to be nice. So hopefully when you get down here, it'll be nice and warm and not hailing.
Yeah, hoping. And I mean, I'm traveling all over. By the time I reach Texas, it'll be fine.
It'll be warm. It'll be very warm. Yeah,
I'm gonna die.
People in Texas are already like, it's 80 here. Actually, I think Tricky lives in Texas. Tricky, what is the weather like? If he's still in here, what's the weather in Texas like? So sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, should we get to the episodes?
That's what I was just gonna say. Do you want to start with Doctor Who or Torchwood?
The one I didn't like as much, but still was good. Which would have been Torchwood.
I thought so.
Which, I mean, I liked the humanistic element of it, like battling two different versions of you. She literally had some sort of bipolar disorder, but it was more genetic than anything.
Right. There's with that type of thing, there wasn't anything she could do about it, but it was interesting and kind of cool how much she clung to being human. Yeah, I thought that was actually really beautiful.
I think when you think about this other side of you, and if you actually have things like different personalities, multiple personalities, it can be scary because there's ones that are nice and then ones that aren't. And the thing is, she had no idea what her other personality was. She knew it was dangerous. And that I would totally run away from that and just want to be like, I love my life the way it is. I want to leave it that way.
Yeah.
Which she got across. I mean, the way she went out was more human than anything I've seen.
Well, I think
from
also
the world.
she didn't want to lose her humanity, but she also could, like, either way that she lived, it was going to be horrible because either on the one side she lives as a human until she's activated, but then she has to live knowing that she killed her husband, which in a like a
If she
horrific
even cares.
way. Yeah, but then if she is activated, then she forgets all of it and she doesn't care. And so either side she loses. And
Yeah.
it's very sad.
And for Kev, I'm just gonna do the quick synopsis. This couple wakes up. It's a burglary. The guy gets knocked out. The husband gets knocked out, and she somehow, she says she just woke up in the corner of the room, and two guys were thrown out of the window, and one was dead in front of her. And then Torchwood had to figure out what was going on.
And so it was sort of unraveling who she was and how it happened. And Jason, thank you so much for the golden shower. Boy, look at how lovely. Jason, hi to the warm and vivacious Xray girl and gregarious Xia. Xray girl, I'd like to sincerely thank you and Kara for your lovely comments about my sharing a brief story on Paint and Chill about saving a woman.
Yes. So Jason, real life hero, saw a woman almost get hit by like a piece of wood by a dude, and he like stopped it.
Holy moly.
So he stopped an actual like potential murder, which like I'm glad that you did, because the alternative is she's either severely hurt or,
yeah, or possibly dead. Wow. Jason, amazing job. What do I kind of feel like this is a little off topic again. Sorry guys, we're a little rabbit or not oh my god, what's the
we
word
keep
I'm
on
looking
doing
for?
tangents. It's fine.
Tangents. Yeah, we're a little tangenty today. My brain is not working. But yeah, it feels like the world is kind of going insane lately. Like people are losing their minds is what
I think the solar storms had something to do with it more recently, because electromagnetic fields and changes in that. I mean, we see it with the moon a lot, right? Like with, especially if you're a hospital or hospital worker or work in police, people go cuckoo. So if you're getting like bombarded from the sun by those events, the CMEs, like who knows what that could do to you.
That's a good point. It's true. And Nick and I also were sort of theorizing, getting a little bit into government conspiracies, that they could be releasing stuff into the air that can sort of change human behavior or in water. Yeah, absolutely. Like all this just weird stuff that I don't know. You never know. It's just, we've been noticing people have been a lot more aggressive lately. Everybody's been very on edge. We keep seeing a lot of insane road rage incidences. Literally we almost died a few weeks back because this car almost hit us in this.
Oh my god.
Oh, it was insane. The road rage, it was absolutely wild. And then people are yelling at each other, honking at each other. Like it's just getting to a weird point where we're like, we need to move somewhere where there's not a bunch of people.
Yeah, I like my quiet bliss that is the small country area I live in.
We're working on that. We're working on that because it's starting to feel kind of too much. And Andrew Matthews, thank you so much for another 2 British pounds. He said Xray Disparu showed it to you on Saucy Saturday.
Yes, he did. Sonnet. Have you seen it yet?
I don't think I have.
Let me see if I can find a picture of it for you.
Forgot about this. Since we're talking about this, where she's looking while she's looking for the picture, since we're talking about it, here is the Xia Xray Girl road trip, and this is all the stuff that we have that we're gonna stream.
Yeah,
and we're excited.
At least on YouTube.
Yeah, at least on YouTube. The other stuff.
You gotta go to a place where fans can go that they only can find stuff like that.
I see.
And
I see
this
what you
is
did there.
the sonic screwdriver, the new one.
Okay, let's see this thing.
It's just so ugly.
Yeah, it's horrible. That's not a screwdriver. That's not a screwdriver. And I
Telling
hate
you,
that
it's a butt
jacket.
plug. It's a butt
It's a
plug.
butt plug. Absolutely. That's a really weird looking alien butt plug, but it is a butt plug nonetheless.
It doesn't even look ergonomic to hold. Like,
No.
at least, maybe we can go with that design function.
That's terrible.
Yeah. And funnily enough, we saw a second sonic screwdriver for the first time, I think. We did. So, but we'll get there eventually.
We'll get there. I'm going to go through these super chats real quick, and then we're going to jump back into the episode at Torchwood, and then we'll go back to Doctor Who. The Doctor Who episode was really good. Courtney Russ with the golden shower. Boy, thank you so much. He said, hey there, Zia. You know why. Courtney, thank you so much. I know why, because you're awesome. That's why. And then you get a little wink. And then look at this. Another 5 for Xray girl. Hi there, Xray
Cheers.
girl.
Hi.
Thank you so much, Courtney. Thank you. And welcome to the stream, Courtney. Thank you for helping us get to bikini today, too. Hopefully we'll hit that goal and we can.
Let's do it, guys. Bikini.
Yeah.
I've got some cute bikinis. I tried them on.
Yeah, Xray girl sent me pictures of some of the stuff that she got. There's lots of bikinis. There's some outfits. It's going to be fun, you guys. Okay. I'm getting excited. Back to the episode.
Anyways, okay. So, so the Torchwood comes in. They're like, how did this happen? Obviously, someone got thrown out. Someone's strong. It's either the wife or the husband that did it, but they're both vehemently denying that it happened. I did like how when Jack told Owen that they have to stay there to watch, he just tells Gwen, you have to stay here and watch.
And then she's like, can you get me a coffee? And he's like, oh, yeah, of course, acting like he's all helpful.
Even though he just threw all the work on her lap.
It was a very Owen thing to do.
Very much so. And and then he comes back and is like, do you have any money for it? Like, yeah, I'm still doing you a favor, but like, I don't have money.
But like, I'm not going to buy you a coffee for £2. I don't know how much a coffee costs over there in that time. But it's just hilarious that he sticks all the work on her and then won't even buy her a coffee.
I know.
Goddamn Owen.
I know. She's doing you a favor. You get to sleep at nighttime. What the heck, dude?
Yeah, no, that's like it's very nice. He finagled her. The least he could do is buy her a cup of coffee and maybe a biscuit or a scone or something.
But he won't ever. He barely did that for the girl that he like fell in love with. So would he do that for his mistress?
No, he tried to get her. He's like, oh, you miss flying? Let me get you aviation lessons. Oh, wait a second. I didn't look into it because I can't plan anything.
Sounds a lot like some of the people I've met before.
Yeah, we all know people like that. And you're just like, oh, my guy.
It's okay. It's fine. You don't even have to try at this point. It'll just be easier if I just assume that it won't happen.
Yeah.
As horrible as that sounds. It's okay, whatever. But yeah, so they start researching into this. They are like, let's do tests. And when they tried to put the needle in and then Owen tried to cut her with a knife, like, I'm surprised she didn't even realize that she had impenetrable skin.
Yeah, how could you not know? Like, I don't know. Maybe everyone's not as clumsy as me, but I am covered bruises and cuts and all kinds of stuff. And how she's never bumped into something or dropped something on her side and just nothing like that's what I find interesting. It's almost like there was a block in her brain to be like, hey, don't notice that you're not exactly human.
It might be. Who knows? Because like as something as simple as eating or cutting food, someone has to have cut themselves at least once trying to chop some vegetables, right?
Yeah. That's kind of what you would think.
But I did find that part at least a little unbelievable.
That was sort of my gripe with this too. I was like, there's no way that she's gone through life without hurting herself once, even a little bit. But I guess, yeah, maybe like Psychotic Mongoose said, if it's normal, you might not think about it.
I
Tricky,
suppose. But there's so many people who, like, when they don't get hurt, like I feel like you would notice it, but hey, teach their own.
I guess, but you watch everyone around you getting hurt, and you're like, "Wow, I cut my finger with a huge knife while cutting vegetables, except the knife broke instead of my finger." Like that should be a pretty.
You should notice that. I'm thinking, yeah. But I do like the little bits of how Yonto and Jack were kind of flirting in the show.
There's a little Yonto and Jack flirt in there. They keep giving each other these looks. And it's like they're very knowing looks. I feel like there's, I don't know, maybe a little something more than friendship there, or like a booty call.
I mean, they're
type thing.
boning at the very least, and they might just end up falling for each other. But what was that line that he said? It was like, that's so scary. So it was like, this room and something about the time that it takes. We'll be here as long as it takes. And I'm thinking, God, if David Tennant or Captain Jack said that to me, or Tennant to you, we'd be like, oh, melting.
Yep. As long as it takes, you say. Okay.
All right. Don't tempt me with a good time.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, Yonto is such a Jack simp, and I'm there for it because he's grown on me quite a bit. And kind of in contrast to that, Gwen's interactions with Captain Jack are like, I'm not for it, for one. It doesn't feel natural, for two. They keep forcing it to happen.
I agree. They don't have a natural chemistry, and just in general for the characters, I feel like it doesn't work.
Yeah. I mean, it worked at the very beginning when he was teaching her to shoot, and there was like that little bit of, little couple of glances and touches, but her banging Owen was already done. And I feel like she should have learned her lesson at that point. If she didn't, she's furthering horror. She's a further, what's the word of it? I'm thinking of horrible person or something like that.
She's wait, why can't I think of the word either? My brain is real dummy right now. This happens, TMI to everybody, but it's going to be that time of the month. And look at this. Look at this. Backhand, stop apologizing for the Aussie exchange rate. But look at what just happened. Okay.
What?
First, we got Jason Webster. Thank you so much for the Australian 5. He said, coming soon, National Lampoon's American Road Trip 2, starring Xray Girl and Xia. Yes. Thank
I never
you
watched
so
that,
much,
by
Jason.
the way. Is it good?
Maybe we should watch it.
Oh, maybe. We can watch a movie.
That would be awesome. Like on one of our downtimes. And then also, because of Backhand, Xia, I sent an Aussie pink boy. And then he said, sorry for the Australian exchange rate. Stop apologizing, Backhand. Backhand, thank you so much. Oh, so look at this. Now we're 68-10 towards Bikini.
Nice. Aw, thank you, Backhand.
Oh my gosh.
I'm assuming it's for the road trip too. So thank you.
Thank you guys so much.
That's going to help a lot, honestly.
It will. Yeah, absolutely. All of that stuff is going to help a ton. And I'm so excited about it. Okay, we have to watch that movie. Sorry, I just wanted to thank you guys for that. And then, but yeah, a salute, Tricky. Yes, that's a good word.
A salute. Yeah. But even like, if she doesn't hold her own pants on and she goes for Jack, not only is she hurting her fiance again, but Yonto. I mean, she knows Yonto and him are together and they're giving it an old college try, working it out.
Yeah, and I think that she needs to focus on her own life more. It seems like she keeps trying to find a place to escape
excuse.
To. Yeah,
like,
or yes.
Oh, have you started planning your wedding? Like, a good question for a woman. Trust me, I love talking about my wedding when I was planning it. And she goes, "Oh, my mom is so annoying, blah 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 blah," and he's just said, "Go home."
I was such a good line by him too, by the way. Gwen, go home. Like, yeah, go home.
because he knows she's trying to run away from it, and she needs that anchor, but she's not,
Yeah, it's important for her to have that, but she needs to get her head out of her ass and see it. Which can be tough. But no, I don't, because I don't remember what happens. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, God, I want to know so bad, like this particular season, because I want to see if her life goes up in flames again, or if she's gonna retcon her fiance, because I think she's going to have to, with the way the series is going.
Yeah, she I think is going to have to do it at some point again. Also, I know you're not supposed to talk about it. I personally would make an exception for my partner, because there's no way that you can live with someone who doesn't know what you do for a living, especially when it has that big of an impact on your life and when you're spending that much time away. I already would have told Nick everything. That's why I'm not cut out for this kind of stuff.
Oh my God. And I've wondered that with secret agents, like that work with the government. I mean, like, sure, certain company secrets you could keep, like folios, maybe the alien stuff, probably shouldn't talk about if you interact with aliens. But I don't know. I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm going to work. We're chasing down really bad guys that are not from this country.
They're also not from this planet.
Your wink is so much better than mine. I look like I'm like seizing.
I'm okay. First of all, I'm glad you think my winks are good, because I've worked on these for years. I used to also look like I was seizing. This took a lot of practice.
Are you guys turned on by that? Oh, there we go. Now you look like you're seizing.
Yeah,
if you do it just once, it's fine.
No, you can only do one. I can't do that.
Oh, that was better. That was better. We're getting better.
Working on it.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, what were we talking about? We were talking about
her and her hubby to be.
Yes. Gwen. Just tell him. Just tell him. He won't believe it. Bring some proof. Figure it out so that he at least knows what's going on. But that's the thing. It's widely accepted that aliens exist in this.
I mean, the Titanic flew over Buckingham Palace.
Yeah,
and it was in the news
about it. Yeah, it's been in the news a bunch of times. Christmas Day, everybody stays in because they keep getting harangued by aliens. Yeah. If I were her, I would have told him a long time ago. She's messing up. Like the whole keep it a secret. Like you can't keep it a secret from your spouse.
And I mean, good on him, because he's very secure in his relationship. Clearly, almost too much trust that he can let her go all hours of the night. Doesn't matter, and he's fine with it.
Yeah, the whole thing is just. And normally she would just be working, but then she done fucked up.
Yep. Stupid Owen.
Stupid.
I know. I know. I actually wanted them to fall in love and then be together, but no, that didn't happen. Because then at least she did it for a good reason.
I at least it's a reason. Yeah. But it seems like that's not what she's doing or what's happening. Like neither of them feel that way. So it's just it's completely pointless.
Yeah. They just gave into some human instincts, the lesser of the human instincts, I think, the lust of the moment, and her having to deal with these two lives. It wasn't enough for her to go home to a good man. So,
so upsetting. So upsetting.
Reese, I'm sure you can find another good lady out there. There's tons. Okay. Martha, she's single.
Yeah, exactly. And
she's a doctor.
Yes.
And she's supposed to come in at some point in this season. How that's going to happen, no idea. I know, you can't say.
I say nothing.
You can't say. But I think that would be a good Gwen replacement, because she's enigmatic. She's smart. She's witty. She's so sweet. Family's a little crazy, but I think
family's a little crazy. No, but she's good. Martha's great. She's a good egg. I'm trying my best not to say anything, because I do remember I do remember all the stuff, not all the stuff, but most of the stuff with Doctor Who. It's just Torchwood that I forget. Tricky, yeah. She told Reese everything, then immediately memory wipes him. That's my point, though. She needs to not memory wipe him because then it doesn't matter if she's just retconning him.
Yeah.
That's
Also, don't drug your husband to be. It's pretty like selfish of her to do. She just wanted him to forgive her, and he didn't either.
Yep. It was 100% for selfish reasons, and he reacted exactly how he should have. So it was... the whole thing was a mess. I feel like we always go into a tangent about Gwen too.
She sucks. I mean, I liked her at the beginning. I still like her work version of her, not her personal life.
Yes. What?
Yeah. What?
Backhand?
Did you do something else?
Did you do something else, backhand?
Also tricky. I have used drugs on people, but it's prescribed by a doctor. I don't do it randomly, okay?
He did it again.
What? Backhand. That means we're halfway. Well, almost. By 30 cents. Halfway to bikini goal.
Backhand, thank you so much. Thank you so much, backhand. Look at this. This is all good. Now we're like well on our way to road trip. We're well on our way to
Thank you, backhand. I appreciate you.
Backhand
so much.
Oh my gosh, seriously, thank you so much. Wow. And we are halfway to bikini. Holy moly.
Thank you.
That's why
you know who's not thankful for their life though? Gwen.
Just turned into a shitting on Gwen fest.
It's not my fault her character sucks. I liked her. The show ruined her.
I know it sucks, and it's hard because you want her to come to her senses and be redeeming, but we just haven't gotten there.
And she's so empathetic and happy and sweet. Like the way she was with Beth, I believe her name was, the entire time. Like, we don't kill unless, it's like kill or be killed type of situation. And I mean, obviously it wasn't that type of situation in the very end when she was threatening Gwen, right? With her arm sword. She was doing it to Minecraft herself so that she wouldn't have to deal with an alien version.
And live with killing her husband. Like, that's such a, I don't know how you would
when
live
that
with
happened.
That.
Oh my God.
It was heartbreaking.
Because I was like, uh-oh. No. And I got choked up. I did cry a tiny bit when she died though, because I just thought that was one of the most like sweetest ways to kind of end it.
It was really sad, and she didn't want to see herself get activated, and it's just what, like you said, she was really clinging to her humanity, and it was really kind of beautiful.
That's a good character.
Yeah, that was another really well written character for one of their just a one-off episode, and I love when they do that. Wicked or One, that's a good point. None of the team is perfect. They're all these very flawed individuals.
No, Jack's perfect.
Jack can do no wrong. Don't talk bad about Jack in front of Xray girl.
Yeah. I don't even care if he's pansexual. I'm still like, damn.
Damn. He's out there having sex, probably literally with pants. I feel like we made that joke already.
Probably could. Yeah. Oh my God. Who was it that was attracted to the dogs?
That was Captain Jack's guy. What was his name?
Friend. Yeah. Oh, that poodle. So I'm like, what?
Gwen's like, that's a dog. Please don't.
It's still cute. Oh God. Tricky is like, when she stabbed her husband, I actually thought it was him activating too. Like he was one. Imagine. I mean, it would make sense.
It would, because if they ended up together, it's just the reality was so much sadder because she was literally just wanted to go say goodbye to save him from her.
Killing him possibly.
Oh, I think
most
he
likely
definitely died. Yeah, that was a lot.
That went into his heart, I believe, from the angle that her arm was, at least from what they showed. So, or at least a lung or two lobes. It's not good.
Yeah,
and
bad.
Yeah, that was really bad. But it was interesting. I'm surprised that Jack has never encountered these types of aliens. I feel like he should have at some point.
Mm-hmm. You would think. And I can't help but think again because I don't remember. I remember the episodes as I watch them sometimes, not always. I don't remember what happened. So this obviously has to come back because they're just waiting really at this point. So this must be like, I bet you this is a culmination at some point during the season. Maybe the end of the season would be my guess.
Yeah. The what was the other thing I was thinking of? The other thing, so I'm guessing this is going to be the overarching story for the whole season.
Mm-hmm.
This impending possible alien invasion, and we'll see how they deal with this. Because I like that the alien knows stuff about them, but as Tosh pointed out, we know a lot of stuff about them as well, just given our interactions from Beth and those other sleeper agents.
Yeah. Yeah. They at least gathered a lot there and they thought, oh, we know everything about you, Jack. But it seems like they maybe didn't know that he couldn't die.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he didn't die in their presence. So it's obviously something of to note, like with her seeing it, did they turn off her? No, that guy's transmitter by that point. I forgot. They were doing it at the time. So do they know? Was it transmitted before he died? I don't know.
That is a good question because I kind of am lost a little bit. Oh my gosh, Backhand did it again.
Backhand,
what is happening? Backhand, what is happening? Backhand, why are you? Oh, I accidentally clicked on the wrong one. God damn it. Backhand, holy moly. Look at this. We're literally like 69, 70 away from bikini. And we're now at 30, 60, 93, 94, 80. 94, 80 towards road trip.
What? Y'all are insane.
Backhand.
That's the first goal, basically, at this point. You brought us TGIFs.
TGIFs!
I don't know what to eat at TGIFs when I'm so excited.
Oh, dude, we are going. We're gonna have some fun stuff. Maybe the chat can help us like pick things too.
Oh, kind of like at Friendlies. What should we eat?
What should we eat, guys? Backhand, can I do math?
Thank you, Backhand.
Thank you so much. See you, please. Wow. Holy moly. We are very close to bikini now. Backhand, thank you. Seriously, thank you.
And you'll be in a bikini for the Doctor Who too portion.
I know.
Ooh.
Which is that's the good stuff. Doctor Who is this episode was fantastic. But okay, for Torchwood, do we have a lot more that we want to get to? Is there more stuff that you had in your notes?
It'll be interesting to see how, because we get an idea of this whole perception filter that they give, which, by the way, if that was a real life thing, everyone would be using a perception filter and be like walking around like an Instagram model all the time.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice?
That would be nice. But it would be interesting to see if they use her body and what's the word for it? Engineer it to figure out how it works and then ergo destroy it quicker. Will they? I hope so. But I mean, I don't know. That's just the first thing I would think of that Tosh and Yanto and Owen would work on or should work on, especially if there is possible impending doom. Because those guys were hard to fight. And I don't think even with their gunpowder, Torchwood itself cannot handle all of that.
That's a good point. That's a really good point.
But I mean, other than that, I also hope they move the nuclear warheads. And they probably should move Torchwood, but they probably won't.
They probably won't. They spent too much money on that set.
Yes. We need to go to a different set of sewers.
Yeah, we'll be the same, but we'll put up some new hangings and ta-da! Oh, look, it's different. It's a different set. No, they should move Torchwood. I feel like that too many people have been there, and I don't think all of them have died afterwards. I feel like they definitely.
Well, they got retconned. If they are still alive, they get retconned. Their entire memory wiped from when they first were introduced to Torchwood.
Oh, that's right. So, but now that those aliens know as much as they know. That's true. Awakener won the rift because they're right on top of the rift. That's why it's there. That's a good point. They're like right on the rift.
About that.
Yeah, me too. Shoot. So it's not necessarily.
They're probably not going to move. Even though it's probably a good idea too.
Yeah, it would be, but shoot, that's right, they can't. Jason Webster, thank you so much for another golden shower boy. We got an Australian 10 from Mr. Jason Webster. He said, on my sister's wedding night, I had to share her bed with her best friend due to sleeping arrangements. When I woke up the next morning, I was in her friend's arms. She must have had a wonderful dream.
Was she also fondling you or something?
Yeah, I was gonna say what else was going on? She was just like grabbing you and holding you and was like, yes, I cuddle now.
Oh my God.
That's kind of cute, actually.
It's very adorable. I don't know if I would sleep in the same bed as a man, even when I was single. Not by choice. It only happened once, but it was my boyfriend's friend's birthday party, and he put me to bed in his bed, and then he was just like, I'm just gonna sleep next to her in the queen bed. Didn't realize it until the morning. I was like, oh, cool, nothing happened, right? He's like, no, I would never. Good. Yeah, it's
when something like that happens, I feel like that's just a whatever thing, especially when you wake up and you're like,
how did I even get here?
Yeah, and then you walk out, you wander out, and you're like, oh God. That's a little bit different.
You're like, clothes on? Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like it'd be a little bit different if you were like not drunk, like if we're getting put to bed, because then it's like you're very aware of the other person, and you're like, why are you here?
Pillow fort.
Yeah. It's uncomfortable. It's like a weird, uncomfortable feeling. Jason, thank you so much. That is adorable, though. Yeah. And look at that. 137.90. So close to
oh my God. Guys, 60 to 10 left.
Wait, and I think this is what, 89? Bikini show 89 in a row?
I don't know where you're at now. I forgot.
I think this would be 89.
Let's go.
Cecil sleeps with different men nightly.
Hey, maybe he likes it. We can't put him down for what he likes and enjoys.
Yeah.
He probably could like Captain Jack with me as well, you know.
That's true. I think that that if he saw Captain Jack, Cecil would be right on board. I think Cody would be too.
Oh yeah.
I think we could both get him on board.
Yeah. Well, we'll get that sonic screwdriver from the newest Doctor.
Oh yeah. Guys, we'll also wait. I don't think anyone wants to see that for OnlyFans. Never mind.
No. Well, okay. You can't say no. There's probably someone out there.
Oh, you know what? That's a good point. There's definitely someone out there.
Always someone out there.
Literally for anything you can think of, someone's like, yes, I'm into exactly that thing.
You're like, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. You're like, thanks for sharing, I think, except not.
Yeah,
I think this episode was good, but I agree that the Doctor Who episode was stronger.
Yeah. It was way stronger. I mean, like, I've said this before with the Christmas special last time where they introduced Donna. As crazy of a personality that she is, she's got a moral compass that's so strong and sass that is very entertaining, that works really well off of the Doctor. And you can't help but like a certain person like that, because she'll stab you in the front versus stab you in the back type of personality.
Yes, absolutely. And she is the perfect. Are we going into Doctor Who? Is there anything else you want to talk about, Torchwood?
Nope.
She is the perfect companion for this Doctor who, you know, he fell in love with Rose and then lost her. And then Martha was to him a good friend, but he didn't see her that way. But Martha did, Martha fell in
And
love
he
with
knew
him.
about it too. He actually admitted it for the first time. Like she fancied him.
Yeah. Yep. And she knew. And oh, Jason, thank you so much, by the way. Thank you so much for that Australian too. He said it was a full-on romantic style embrace. Ooh. Jason, will ask her out.
Did you guys date?
Yeah. Tell us what happened after that. Tell us more.
Yeah.
Tell us everything.
Did you keep your clothes on?
Yeah. Did you have, never mind. I was going to ask, did you have morning wood? But anyway, because that could make things awkward real quick.
Or good.
Or good. Yeah. Or depending on how she feels about it. Hey, what's up? Fuck yeah, corn dip. Yeah, no, she is the friend that he needs. And I know we're jumping around a little bit, but her reaction when he mentions mate, he's just looking for a mate. She's like, "You looking to mate? Well, not with me, Mister." Like whatever she.
It's just so offended, but it's funny. So sweet because she still has a lot of what the two companions we've seen, their personality traits. They're enamored by the doctor. The adventure is so fun. They've been craving it. Nothing in their life can replace what the doctor has given them, but they were looking on a more romantic aspect. I mean, Rose did give a lot of good friendly vibes too. Like she knew how to kick it with him. Yeah. But Donna is all, nope, we're friends. And I think a part of it probably could have been the dark side she saw.
Yeah.
And I mean, he did have growth. I thought that was cool of her to like mention when at the moment all the adipose babies were flying into the air and she's like, what are you gonna do, blow them up? He's like, nah, they don't know where they came from. You're gonna blow up children? No,
they're just babies. They were so cute.
Oh my God. The one little tooth like out.
Yeah, the adipose, it's hard not to like. I feel like if that, which also, this is hilarious, by the way. It's just as I'm watching this, I can't help but think people will do literally anything other than exercise and eat healthy to lose weight. They're like, let me take this crazy pill where we don't know what the side effect is, and then I could possibly lose my. Not that they knew this stuff, but people will take literally anything rather than
like look at Ozempic.
The work, yeah. Like just do the work. I know some
people are so lazy. They would rather just take a pill. Because if they don't need to, and then they're just fit.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. I want to see the adipose plushies. I know, Jonathan, you had sent it to me. I haven't checked it yet.
I want an
probably
adipose plushie.
Here, I can pull it up. Let me.
Oh, okay.
Did you? Oh yeah. From Walmart.
I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, it's $50. I think it's American.
Oh, they're so cute. They're so cute. Oh, they're adorable. I want one.
Adipose collectible 10 inches tall. It has a little tooth too.
He's like, adorable. Yeah, they're just waving hi. I love how they just run off. Oh my God.
So I love how this thinks I'm in Sacramento. Amazing. So wrong.
That's so wrong. Hilarious. Sacramento. You're like, not even the right country.
Nope.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, no, I just I thought that was hilarious that people will put just random shit in their body instead of just like just moving more and eating better. Like hilarious. But yeah, the adipose are adorable. I like the plot of this one, but I think that this was it was a great plot, but it was also, this wasn't a super high stakes episode. It was more just kind of a fun episode and a great introduction to Donna coming back and the doctor. And I think probably one of my favorite moments of the show was when they both realized that they're each there and they're talking to each other through the glass.
Oh my God. That was okay. So I did like how they kept on missing each other and missing. And then all of a sudden, boom. And they're like, and then the girl just goes, are we interrupting?
Like she sees the doctor and she's like, and then they get into it. Yeah. And oh my God, that was so funny. And then he goes, run. Like that moment was that was I
Because
think
like
my
I
favorite
could
part.
understand what they were saying up to the part that she was explaining what happened in her
Yeah.
life. And then I'm like, girl, I can't keep up. It's just
What are you saying?
it's not working anymore. I can't read your lips.
Yeah, no,
So
that was hilarious though. But it was, I couldn't keep up with it either. And I think the doctor was like, what? And then yeah, they get completely discovered and then start running. But I just the whole interaction, this sets up such a good tone for what their relationship is gonna be. And that's what this episode was. It was just it was so fun.
yeah. And I'm really glad that they said that they were going to be friends because I'm like, I don't know if I could imagine Donna flirting with the doctor and vice versa.
No.
And I'm okay with that. That he needs a friend. He needs to, you know, reset himself. Who knows how with a friend. And I mean, the crazy part is we get to see that little glimpse of I knew it that she was going to come back. I knew it that Rose was going to come back. I just didn't know that Donna was going to talk to Rose.
And Donna wouldn't know. Donna wouldn't know. Lynn says, can you tell Catherine Tate is a comedian? Yeah, her physical comedy and the way she delivers lines and her facial expressions, I can 100% see that. She does a really good job.
And I love it. Like she portrays her character so well because being loud and obnoxious, you walk a fine line where people will hate you.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's the thing with this. And as Backhand says, Donna is the best companion. Fight me. And I've always loved Donna, but not everyone does. And I think that's why. Because she is loud and she's very opinionated in the episode. So not everyone likes that. I've always loved her. I always thought she was a really good companion. It's just hard because Rose is sort of the first one I'm introduced to. So I always really love Rose. And then Amy Pond is fantastic. But Donna's great too. So it's one of those where she's the type of personality that rubs some people the wrong way. But some people are like, I absolutely love this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And they do a really good job with her script writing and the way she gives her lines because it works for me. Mm-hmm. It really works for me. And they did tone down her personality and they gave her a lot of good character stuff. The crazy mom, and maybe that kind of makes you feel a little sorry for her. Like maybe that's why she seems so loud and obtrusive because she's having to fight her mom. But then you see Granddad, who is like the sweetest person in the world.
I love him so much.
Yeah, he's so adorable, and I like their little banter with talk about like if you see the blue box, let me know, and then it goes full circle. Like a moment like that, you wouldn't think would come back. That line wasn't completely a throwaway line. I just thought it was character development. It actually comes back to be like, oh my god, the blue box is real, and she's in the blue box. What the heck?
Yes. And he's looking through the thing and you can just see him. He's like, you go out, and like all the things that he was saying. I was like, I love his storyline. So he is a fantastic character. Like one of my favorites in the whole show.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But yeah, this, I also really liked the Foster lady, Miss Foster. Even though she's evil, I think she worked very well in her role. I do feel sad that she died.
Yeah, she kind of, it's one of those where she did her job. Like she obviously was bending the rules a little bit. It's one of those where it's like, okay, if the adipose weren't taking entire human bodies, is it the worst thing in the world? I know you're not supposed to do it, but if they were just, walking off and everybody was living.
I think it's fine. Well, it's a great symbiotic relationship, right? We have the sharks and the little fishies that eat the stuff off the sharks to keep them clean. It's essentially it. Let humans eat and get fat. They take this pill and maybe once a month, a little adipose baby gets sent off and has a mummy and daddy in the next galaxy.
Yeah, and they're so cute. And as long as the people don't die, the problem was the people were actually dying because they were using their entire bodies to make the adipose babies. So that's why you're like, okay, that's not okay. But but I think that if it was the other way around, then or if it was, you know what I mean, then I wouldn't have the character wouldn't be so bad, and she cared about her baby. So it was kind of sad that at the end, you know, she really
She was
found out the
just
doctor
used.
realized she was used.
But I did think it was cool to kind of learn that there was like a galaxy federation of sorts that had rules. And I mean, humans are just so dumb, they don't realize those things exist.
Yes, but we're intelligent enough of a species that other planets are like, yeah, you can't come here and farm these people. So like, come on. They're like, they're a level 5 planet. So it's like, it did get to a point where it was.
You're at least deemed well enough to not have stuff like this happen. Hey, if you guys want to make adipose babies out of me without killing me, you know, I'm down for it. If you want. I'm here.
Honestly,
I'm waiting.
If you take, how much could they weigh? What do you think? Like 2 or 3 pounds each?
Oh God, if they're like even this tall, yeah, 2 to 3 pounds.
Take 3 adipose babies from me. Do it. Let's go.
And
then I'd be back.
Probably like 5 adipose babies from me. Maybe 6 to 8.
I don't know. I've seen you. I feel like this is getting into. I feel like that's a lot.
Oh my God. Okay, Jonathan's gonna yell at me when I get on my scale and I look at the results. Let me see what the previous results right now. Oh, it's loading. I think it said I need to lose 25 pounds. Yeah, 26.52 pounds. So that's, you know, each adipose baby is like, you know, that's like 8 babies at least.
I'm not going to argue because I'm the same person, but we're all like our own worst critics because I'm like, you have 25 pounds to lose? That's crazy. I don't see it at all. Like that seems insane.
Oh my God. And there is Jonathan. You're not fat and you're not a 5. Okay. Thank you.
I mean, he's not wrong. You're definitely not. Oh my God. Yeah. You're definitely not fat and you're definitely not a 5.
I like to think I'm an average. Yeah. Being average is great. Okay. Make average okay again.
Make average great again.
Yeah, it's fine to be average.
It is, but you're not average. But yes, I see what you're saying.
I haven't been drinking, Kev, honestly, since I got home. I'll drink on Saucy, but that's it.
Saucy Sundays, Saucy Saturdays,
Saucy Saturdays, yeah,
yeah.
So you're welcome, Adiposians. Bring it on.
Yeah. Come take a little bit of, I get so frustrated because I gained like 10 to 12 pounds since my surgery, which doesn't sound like, for some people, doesn't sound like a ton, but I'm really, really small. So it sneaks up on you. And it's one of those where I'm like,
are you counting your boobs weight?
If I get rid of my boobs weight, say if I take it, because my previous pair of boobs still weighed something. So these weigh a little bit more, but not that much. Altogether, these only weigh about 3 pounds, which is surprising because they feel heavier, but I guess they're not. Because I looked it up. So if I subtract even, 2 pounds, say the other one was 1.5 pounds or 1.5 pounds. So then it still is like around 10 pounds.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Which is, it's hard. And I just get so impatient. I'm like, can we just go back already? I don't want to have to keep dieting. This sucks. I don't want to diet. It's not fun.
It's just always, I will say, if you eat healthy and you eat bad foods, you like it for the moment, then you feel like crap.
Yeah. I definitely got to a point though, where if I ate something bad, as long as it wasn't too bad or I didn't overdo it, I felt fine. And I just would go back to like my next meal would be a normal meal. And my weight never changed. My body never changed. And I just processed whatever junk food I ate and then went back to like, okay, now I eat normal again and it's fine. And I would like to get back to that point because that's my favorite place to be.
Yeah. I thought... I laugh because I didn't even tell my chat this. When she pulled out her sonic screwdriver, I was thinking, oh, is she a doctor too? I died.
That's right.
So I wasn't sure. Like,
no, you're right. Because you don't know. Like, if it's your first time watching, you're like, oh my God, is she a time lord?
Another
is
one.
There another one?
He can maybe find his mate. No.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah. I mean, the last person he found that was a time lord was a little cuckoo, but I could deal with a woman who wants to be a mother or like a nanny to a bunch of fat babies.
Yeah. I feel like that's actually kind of sweet. She has a good oh God, what's the word I'm looking for? Tricky. They would have got a whole litter for me.
Hey, Hey, I understand that, Tricky. Okay, I'm there with you.
You guys. Hey, what's up, Epic Mike? Hi, Billy.
Mike! What's up, Meek?
I have to pee very quickly.
Go,
I'm so
go,
sorry.
go, go.
We'll be right back. I've been holding it. I've been drinking so much water. So thirsty.
Yeah. There was another moment, and you can just listen while you go. That was so fun. When Catherine and not Catherine, Donna, her name's Catherine Tate, but when Donna and the doctor saw each other through the window, I love that he was using a stethoscope to listen in on the conversation. Like he just has a stethoscope just on him to be able to do these things. Like, where does he put it? And she's like, "You're wearing the same suit. Do you ever change?" Like, I love the sass that she brings. Like, I don't think I ever noticed if he changes his suit or not. That was the first time I even thought of that. So I thought that was really cute. Whereas she noticed things like that. And I just love that she's very similar to a lot of the women in his previous companions, like that she wants to go on these adventures, that she wants to experience the world, that going to Egypt was so fun and so exciting. But then you go home and then back to this like tiresome monotony. And once you get some time with the doctor, that's like, you can't compare the experience whatsoever to anything else you do in life.
I agree with you. That moment was so amazing when he came in or when she was like, "Don't you ever change?" Because no, he doesn't. He wears the same suit. And I think I
didn't notice that whatsoever. Yeah.
I loved it.
And like, she is so like, this feels very Donna, but when she got invited to go with him and after the whole, like, I don't want to be your mate, she opens the trunk of the car and she's like, "I've got winter outfits. I've got summer outfits. I've got a hat box for the hat planet." Like, Donna, you don't know about his closet. Wait till you see his closet.
There's a huge closet. There's everything in there. But no, I love that too. He's holding it. He's like, "You have a hat box."
What do you need a hat box for?
Oh, I love that so much. Yeah, she really is the perfect companion for him, especially at this point in time.
It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. And yeah, she had so many lines that were just great and like just a sign of great writing when she's like, "I literally looked at so many different things thinking it's going to be like alien related, and then you'll pop up crop circles, bees disappearing, except the Titanic that came on Christmas. That definitely was fake."
Yeah, no, that couldn't have been
And I was
real.
like,
Yeah, she'd been following all of it just to find him again. And you're right. Like, you can't compare traveling with the doctor to anything else. And I love the way she explained, she's like, I went to Egypt. She's like, you see the pyramids, you're there for 2 weeks and you come home and life's exactly the same. It's just a bunch of tourists and garbage. And it's so sad because it's the way we treat this is why we can't have nice things, because people are trash, and it's the way we treat our things, our environments. Is if I've always heard that if you go to the pyramids in Egypt, that it's just it's just garbage everywhere. Like, people just throw garbage all over. It's so upsetting.
it's right by the city too. It's not like off in the desert somewhere where you have to drive in.
Oh, okay, yeah. Have you been?
No, but I remember I saw that picture for the first time and thinking, "Oh, I thought you like had to drive like an hour or hike somewhere far away, but it's just like right there."
It's lit, which is so, because I guess for people, they just don't give a shit. I see that even here sometimes when I go to the park and people just throw their trash on the ground, and I'm
Because
like,
they're lazy. Like, I
trash
love
cans everywhere.
Japan for
yes,
the way they treat things. Like, people
Yes.
will inherently like leave bikes out without having to lock it because people have been shamed, or the police have had to deal with all these people. And I would rather a society that you could trust like that versus, I mean, this road trip, we're like, okay, we can't even tell people where we're going to be, protecting ourselves, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's just, it's a stark difference.
100%. I agree. That's so funny. I bring up Japan all the time for that exact same reason, because everything is clean, because they have pride. They have pride in their culture, in their country, in their towns, wherever they live in, the other people. I've heard that men can just fall asleep in the street there and they don't get robbed. And you know, I'm assuming crime does happen, but they're pretty harsh on it. And
Digimental, you can get arrested or fined for littering.
Good.
And there's no garbage bins. You bring your garbage home with you.
Yeah, good. I'm that person. If I have trash, I put it in my purse or my pocket. So when I get home, I'm pulling a bunch of trash out of my purse.
If I drop trash, it'll be because I didn't notice it.
Yeah, same.
Because I mean, like my tax dollars, I don't think should go towards someone picking up my trash unless it's in a bin at the side of the street. But
yeah, we should have this thing called personal responsibility.
Yeah, which people don't have.
No, not here, apparently. In a lot of places, really. But yeah, Tricky, the pics you see of the pyramids is strategically positioned. The city comes right up to it, not as picturesque as what you think. Yeah. It's crazy how they do that. And then you go and you're like, oh, I'm actually so let down by this.
Yeah, I like as weird as it sounds, I've watched videos, not like sat there and watched it specifically, but as I'm doing things, I'll have a walking tour video up. And one of the Egypt ones where like you see that, you're like, oh, never would have thought.
It's such a bummer, because it really is such kind of a not technological or architectural marvel. It's really a cool thing, and we don't know when those were built. There's all kinds of theories about it, but it should be revered. It should be something that is shown a little more respect, but it just sucks
because people don't respect the old and what came before, which a lot of, I find, Asian cultures usually are pretty good for that. Some Middle Eastern is good. That I'm aware of, at least. I don't know about other ones, but Americans don't respect our elders as much anymore as we used to.
No, we don't. And it's not that you have to respect them so much that you're just like, yeah, whatever they say is God or word or law. Respect doesn't have to be that. It's just respecting is, I don't know, just in general, just caring. It doesn't even have to be for elders, just everyone. We just don't respect people in general anymore, it seems.
Yeah. Be polite. You don't have to be, what's the word for it? Dropping everything for a person you don't know. But as long as you're polite, I think that's all that matters.
Yeah, it's the little things, like holding the door for people, picking something up that they dropped, returning something. It's just, I don't know, all those little sort of hallmarks to me seem like an important thing. But
yeah, and like Donna's someone who I would really think would do that.
Yes, you feel like Donna would do the right thing. She's not always going to be perfect, but she's always going to try. Sorry,
absolutely, and we want that from her. I'm interested to see her arc, though, with her story. Kind of, I've never seen a friend to the doctor. It's always been someone who's in love with them.
Yeah,
and how that would go. Like, does he still act the same? Does she act similar to them? Do they go through those same adventures where you realize what the doctor has done previously? I mean, she's seen he has grown. She's very smart. And he's obviously very smart. Oh my God, that moment when he's like, I need quiet, I need to think. They increase the strength of the signal. And she's like, just tell me what you need. It's like, I need a second one of those pills. And then she pulls it out and they just look at each other and they're like, yes!
And he gets all happy and he's just like, I know they have, that's why I love their dynamic so much. Excuse me, because the doctors, that just came right out. The doctor's not used to asking for help, really. He's not the type of person that in that moment, he gets into his head and he's thinking about the best way to figure it out, because he's a genius and he never thinks like, oh, she's been following this case. That's how she found me. Maybe she'll have one too. The thought just didn't occur to him. And then it turns out she has exactly what he needs.
Yes, he just had to vocalize. And I think like we can take those lessons right now and just like use that in real life. Sometimes a little bit of communication can solve a lot of problems.
Yes. 100%. That is, you're right. That's such a, that's such a good, explanation, not explanation. God, my brain is just
lesson.
Yeah, lesson. That's such a good lesson with that. It's just all you need is communicate. It's not all you need, but communication is such a big, you can solve so many problems if you just communicate.
Yeah. Significantly. What do most people, I'm not talking about just relationships, but friendships. Why do most people end friendships and relationships? Communication.
Yeah, because you're not communicating, and everyone expects people to be mind readers. It's like you're not in someone else's head. If you feel a certain way, you got to tell the person.
Absolutely. And I loved how this episode went. I loved the idea of destiny happening, but like whimsically happening. They keep missing each other. They're literally in the cubicles next door to each other and investigating the same story, but haven't met for some reason over 2 days until the fateful window. And just shows good writing.
It does. It's such good writing. And I'm trying to remember most of the time I don't remember the next episode until I until I look at the description. I'm like, oh, that's right. And I get really excited. And I didn't look at oh no, I did. That's right. Did you see the next one?
The Roman episode or something like that. I mean, I don't really know what that means. I do love Roman culture.
Let's just say it's about Pompeii and it's super cool.
Episode.
And you get a glimpse at Peter Capaldi.
Wait, what?
Peter Capaldi's in it. I don't want to spoil too much, but that's all I'm gonna say. It's very cool.
He do a rose? Oh, turn around. Okay, and then walk off, and then disappear.
And then I know, dude. I know what's going on with the whole rose thing too, and it's just. Oh.
I think the worlds are colliding again. They're appearing all at once because that was the issue that they were having the last one. So that's why they had to like close the time travel space. So who knows? Or maybe she wants to reach out to him and this is the way to do it. And they found some technology to do it. Or maybe, I don't know. Do the Time Lords exist in this timeline that they're in? Because it's a parallel universe, or does it not? Just so many possible explanations.
I know, so many good things. But
yeah, chat was like, when I saw Rose, I was like, oh, no.
I know. Because you just see a blonde girl and you're not even thinking of it. And then she turns around, you're like, oh, yeah, Doctor Who has so many good moments like that. It has so many good, like, moments.
It's almost as close to the reveal of Face of Bo. Not as good, obviously.
That was a huge one.
Like you didn't even have any inkling of her appearing in the episode, so it just was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So we need more moments like that because I'm ready to find out what happens, and I know it's not going to happen until probably the end of the season.
Wakener One thinks Jack is not the face of Bo. I disagree. I think he is.
That's what happens when you can't die.
Yeah. He thinks Jack knew about the face of Bo and was just japing. I don't think so. I think that he's the face of Bo because the whole thing is like, what am I going to look like? How am I going to look when I die? And the face of Bo knows so much about the Doctor. And he's one of those characters that, if you can't die, what happens? Like, honestly, I still think that he's the face of Bo. You're not going to convince me otherwise. You're not going to convince me otherwise, Wakener One.
He literally became Futurama personified with the heads in the jar.
Yes.
But he was like a giant head. Well, and look at the Cassandra. Spray me.
Moisturize me. She's just some skin.
She's a human and she ended up looking like that. So who knows?
Yep.
You can get there. Maybe if you live that long. So,
well, if you think about like when they talk about as you get older, your nose gets bigger and your ears get bigger, like parts of you still grow. Imagine being alive for thousands to possibly millions of years.
It's too bad his pee-pee fell off.
I know.
His entire whole body fell off, but
His entire whole body is just gone. His head just kept growing. Or I wonder, I know it's as Tricky says, it's never confirmed, denied, perfect mystery that never needs to be explained. No, that's just that moment is enough.
Don't you dare touch it, New Who. Don't you dare.
Swear to God, they're probably retconning a bunch of stuff, and I don't want to know because they already got rid of the original first Doctor and was like, actually, the first Doctor was this black woman, and it's just like, oh, shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Why? Because you need validity in history that didn't exist.
It didn't exist, and also on top of that, they already showed the Doctor as a kid, and he's just, or no, that was the. Never mind. I'm thinking of the Master. But anyway, it doesn't matter. The point is, it's just silly.
Mm-hmm. We heard stories of him as a kid. I guess that still kind of counts.
Yeah. No, he's a fucking dude.
Yeah. The growing nose
issue is dealt with in another season. I don't know. I'm still saying he's the face of Bo. He is the face of Bo. And also it just makes sense.
We want it to make sense.
Oh, okay. See, I'm all confused on the timeline. We did get really close. Backhand, thank you so much. Thank you for trying.
It's because these streams weren't made for bikinis, so the normal bikini people that want to see it aren't here. They know. They've been conditioned.
Oh, Backhand, thank you so much.
Thank you for being a big contributor, Backhand, honestly.
Backhand, that was amazing. Backhand was like, no, we're going to get here. We got so close. 139 is really good. And all that you donated, Backhand, is going to go towards you tried your best. You did so good. Thank you.
I wore a cleavage shirt. This doesn't happen often.
I done messed up. That's
there
what
you
I
go.
should have done. That's why I should have done the whole time.
Curse that exchange rate. Yeah.
I didn't know. The exchange rates are so different for every
Australian is like 120 or something per US dollar.
Okay, that makes sense.
I believe.
I remember when I went, the exchange rate was also a little bit like.
The dollar for the US is pretty strong unless you go to the UK or Euro.
Are you serious? Tricky. Wow.
Oh my God. We did it! High five.
I got the other side. Wait.
Oh my God.
Wait.
Ready?
Yeah. Hey, we're kind of doing it. Why
kind
is
of.
this so hard?
Should we booby bump each other?
Yeah, let's do that.
Other way.
Oh, there we go.
Wait.
Oh. God damn it. This is so hard to do.
All right. You need to go get in a bikini. I'm going to think about getting a bikini. We'll see. I'm just so lazy.
I'll go get into a bikini. I'll be right back. Backhands, Tricky. Thank you guys so much. And also to everyone else who donated and super chatted. Andrew, Jason, Andrew again, Courtney Russ 2 times in a row. Thank you so much.
You guys are the goats.
And Jason, again, twice in a row. Thank you. Goats. All right, I'm going to go put a bikini on. I will return.
Sweet. Yes, I will be here. I'm going to talk about my road trip, which I'm excited for. So I leave in about 2-ish weeks. Going to go to New York first. That's going to be a fun leg of the trip. We're going to stay with Xia. We got, of course, the dinners, the lunches, the pool stream, the 100th bikini stream. I'm excited for going to Brooklyn. I mean, I'm a little scared of going to New York, to be honest. I haven't been to New York since I was 22, 23 years old. So, I mean, all I've heard is the Asians get punched a lot there and maybe stabbings, something like that. But it's okay. I have Xia. She'll help. And yes, I'm pretty tall. I'm 9 feet tall. It's a good height for me, I think. You know, Poor Comics. Comics is 4 feet tall, so when I stand next to him, he looks super teeny tiny. Yeah, I don't want to get punched. Jason, thank you for the 2 Australian. Says $1 Australian is worth 66 US cents. Oh my God, that exchange rate is horrible. What is it? Ooh, cute. There we go. She can't hear me, so she doesn't know what's going on. Saw's loving this. 10 plus. She changed fast. Yes, she did. You're still muted.
I just grabbed one and ran.
Nice. Yay.
Okay. Ugh.
I'll go wear maybe like a sports bra.
Yay. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Wow, you guys are awesome. That is Bikini Show 89 in a row, by the way. And Jason Webster, thank you so much for the conversion rate for us and the super chat. He said $1 Australian is worth 66 US cents. Okay, so that's the conversion rate. Got it. Wow, you guys are so awesome. Thank you. The streak lives on. Backhand, you guys. Oh my goodness. Tricky, thank you so much again. Tricky swooping in last minute, being like, all right, let's get this freaking bikini stream. Yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something. Canadian is 73 cents to $1 US. Oh, that's not too bad. It's not as bad as I thought. Oh, and Psychotic Mongoose, thank you so much for gifting a XiaLand membership. Hell yeah, we got a new heathen. Guys, I say it all the time, but it's going to happen. We are going to take over the world. We're going to take over the world one heathen at a time. One heathen at a time. Welcome, new heathen. I'm sure you've always been a heathen for as long as you have lived. Now you are just an official XiaLand heathen. And yeah, we're going to take over the world. Banana heathen. Oh, celebratory banana heathen. Psychotic Mongoose, you are awesome. Thank you so much. You guys, I'm really looking forward to this trip with Xray Girl. I am so excited. We have so many fun things planned. We're actually probably not spending a ton of time in New York. Actually, like no time in New York City. We're going to be in, I think New Jersey most of the time. I'm curious for Xray Girl to see it. But we're going to go into Brooklyn one of the days. But Brooklyn's not really New York City. It is, but it isn't. And Nick's from Brooklyn, so he knows all the places. Saw for 5. Saw, thank you so much for the super chat. He said, just got out of the gym and I see there is a fan fund in chat now to see only super chats now. Saw, yes, that fund is for the road trip. So we're going to start promoting it a little bit more as time goes on too, as she gets closer, because it's helping us get to the stretch goals so we can do all of the things. So if you just go ahead and write in road trip, if that's something that anybody wants to do, you can do that. It's going to go directly towards the stretch goals for funding any of the fun stream things that we're going to do. We're going to stream all of it. We have a lot of stuff planned. And Andrew of 2 British Pounds is Xray cosplaying as Eve from Stellar Blade. Ooh, I don't know. Are you Xray Girl? Also, look at that top. It's so cute.
Maybe we'll see. Thank you. Yeah, this is from, I don't remember the bikini brand, but I love that. I just literally took my dress down because I was like, I couldn't even find the matching piece or shorts. Look,
I'm not changing. You're like, I'm just going to. Amazing.
And all the sports bra that I had actually was like in the shelf was covering more than I actually had on. So I was like, okay, well, there we go.
That honestly, I think is perfect though. That one is so cute. And you don't have to do anything. You just take it down and then
whoopsies.
Thought that was Pikachu for a second. Because it's yellow.
Pika.
Oh. Pikachu. I love Detective Pikachu. I thought that was the cutest movie ever, by the way. Backhand. Yes, that is a great idea. I will do that. Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. All of them off stream is going to count toward. Oh, donations off stream count toward the next bikini stream goal. No, this is specifically for the road trip and the stretch goal. But if it's off stream, will all go towards for when she gets here, which will be plenty of bikini time.
Essentially what we're trying to do is cheat the bikini numbers, and this was a way to do it, but also be like 2 for 1. Because I mean, it's not typical that we do bikini streams, or she does bikini streams on these shows. So, and I just want to get there for the 100, honestly. So.
That's what we're trying. We're trying to cheap the numbers a little bit. We're trying to cheap the numbers. We're working on it.
Yeah, it's just like a typical American election.
Yeah, exactly. Asian sit mode activated. Love you, Xia and Xray. Ravenclaw, thank you so much.
Cheers. And I guess I know you guys probably want to stream more, but I only have like 5 more minutes before I have a meeting.
No worries. I also shut up, Healer. Hi, Healer. I also have to eat dinner.
Oh, it's like the chat woke up or something.
Well, hello, everyone. You both look really lovely, pretty in pink and yellow. Jason, thank you so much. I really like that top. It's so cute.
Thank you.
Flowers on it. We should get a Pikachu bikini. Do they have one?
By the way, tomorrow I'm going to be on Xia's channel.
Yes. Thank you for reminding me. We just talked about this, and I literally just talked about this with Nick too. And then, of course, before we end the stream, I almost forgot to mention it. What a dum-dum. Guys, tomorrow's episode of Xia Next Tuesday is going to feature Xray Girl. It's going to be so much fun. I will find topics and things for us to talk about. But also, we're going to be talking about the road trip coming up. I know we talked about it a lot today, but we're going to talk about it probably more in depth. Even more, because we have a lot of stuff planned, and I'm very excited. And hi, Reese.
So there you go. I burped. I thought it was a hiccup. You know, when they come out, and you're like, I don't know which it's going to be.
Yeah, that's better than when a fart comes out and you're not sure what it's going to be.
Oh, no.
Those are the ones that you want to be careful of.
Actually, Healer, it was Greek people who invented the Hawaiian pizza.
It was a Greek Canadian.
On the West Coast.
Yep. Sneaky mofo. Sneaky mofo over here making garbage and trying to blame Hawaiians. They tried to blame Hawaiians. Can you believe it, Healer? This is Christmas. This is our Christmas gift.
I like how Healer tried to blame my family too.
Don't worry. Everyone blames me. They're like, you're Pete. God damn it. Just called the episode tomorrow Council of Fish Brains.
Wait, why?
Are you calling
because I'm forgetful.
Holocron?
Oh my god! If that didn't show us a fish brain, I don't know.
Honestly, I same. I forget everything and their mother. So you know what? He's not wrong.
Yeah. Also, if you guys want specific bikinis, I do not have as extensive of a bikini collection as this one does. Give me some suggestions because I might need them.
Yeah. Give lots of bikini suggestions. And like we said, we're planning other things on other platforms for other fans also.
Yes. Also, check out both of our Amazon wish lists. I did add a bunch of stuff that might be featured in said other plans. I don't know what yours is called, but mine is called the feet wish list, but obviously it's not for feet.
I think mine is just the Xia wish list.
Yeah. So if you're interested, thank you.
Agreed.
Thank you, Healer. So yeah, lots of good stuff coming up, and I'm excited.
I'm very excited. You guys go sub to Xray Girl's channel too right now. If you're not, do it right now, right this second. Where can people find you?
I'm just realizing this is not tied.
Oh, you guys almost got a show.
I'm holding it now because I'm like, it's getting loose.
Okay, so we'll just plug real quick and then we're out of here.
Everywhere. Love you guys.
Love you guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for getting us to 89 bikini streams in a row. I had so much fun talking about this. I love all of you. Thank you again to everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern. Both Xray Girl and I will be back. It's going to be so much fun, and we'll see you guys then.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Okay, there. Bye.